Hi friends, welcome back to another class with me. I'm Gabriella, and for today's practice, we're just going to be working on opening up our hips in a very short period of time. So this is when you want to just let some stuff go and carry on throughout the day. So we're going to start with your right leg in front of the left, taking a big deep breath, setting ourselves up for success, and exhaling it out. You may want to walk your hands to the front. And we're just going to start by pushing our hips up. So sinking back on the exhale, inhale, lifting up, exhale, release. Continuing to find your breath, squeezing the core, and making sure we're pushing our hips forward rather than trying to lift up. If you want, you can have a block out in front, just using that to tilt. And let's release, bringing our hands behind, shifting our weight back, and switching sides, so bringing the left leg in front, starting that same motion and continuing to really breathe deep, sending your awareness and your breath into your hips, your groin, maybe even your inner thighs here. Keep finding your breath. It's going to be your key here to letting go of that tension and the tightness right away. We can do as many stretches as we want, but if we're not breathing deep into them, then we're not really letting anything go. And exhale, release. From here, we're going to send our left leg out long, dropping the right sole of the foot onto the mat. We're going to inhale, reaching our arms out long, keeping them in front on the inside of the right leg. And on the exhale, twisting around. So bringing the right elbow. Whoever came up with left and right really doesn't like me. Sending it out in front, twisting it around, and opening up to the left. From here, you can always use a belt, a strap, anything to connect, to hold onto. But here I like this one because you're really holding it into your body. And I feel that a lot in kind of like my hip crease. And that's a lot of times where I find the tension. Keep finding your breath. And then whenever you're ready, making your way back to center. We're going to bring the inside or the outside of the right foot to the inside of the left elbow. Damn, got me again. Just going to cradle the leg. Treating our body with love and care as if we were holding a baby. Then you have the option to really hug it in here, maybe using your strap, your belt, or maybe your peace fingers to send your right leg wide. Opening up through the left arm, sending your gaze over the left, and then dropping it back down. From here, sending our hands behind, shifting the weight back, and threading the left leg under the right, and then drawing the right leg on top of the left. So we're going to come into cow legs. So we're working on stretching through the inside, the hip crease, and the outside now. Finding the length. And this is when we really ground down with our breath. When we use that to transform the discomfort into comfort. When we choose to let go of all we're holding on to. You can keep your arms down or your hands down if you're looking to ground and settle and find safety and comfort, or you can keep your palms up if you're looking for some guidance, for receiving, and for letting go. Continuing to connect your breath, your awareness, and your mind into the outer hips. Keep letting it go. Inhale in, exhale, sending the hands behind, shifting the weight back, and kicking both legs out long. I like to shake it out here, maybe stick the tongue out, tapping into some lion's breath. Doesn't matter how silly you look. We're here to feel free, to feel light, to be happy. And slowing it down, let it go. Maybe taking a quick little stretch through the ankles, rotating it out. Then whenever you're ready, bringing the sole of the left foot onto the ground, onto the mat, brushing off any dirt and any grass that you have on you. Reaching our arms out in front and wrapping our left arm around our left leg, maybe using the belt or strap here again. Continuing to sit up tall, even through the stretch. Tapping into deep belly breath, experiencing the push, the pause, and the pull. Good job. Inhale in. Exhale, rotating back to center and cradling your left foot in your arms. Holding it like a baby, listening to your body here. Maybe it's asking for a push and pull. Maybe your body is craving stillness. Take a moment to turn your attention inward. Be with yourself, be with your legs, be with your body. Having the option to stay here or opening up through the left leg, sending it wide and reaching your right arm to the side, sending your gaze over your right arm. Finding your breath. Inhale in, exhale, release, dropping the left foot back down onto the ground, shifting the weight behind as we thread the right leg underneath our left. And don't be afraid to use your arms for some readjustment here. I definitely don't get into this pose very swiftly and smoothly, and that's more than okay. Finding that balance here of the ground pulling you down. And imagining a string connected to the top of your head, pulling you up. Continuing to find the length in your spine, tapping into that sense of power. Keep finding your breath. You're okay. Inhale in. Hold it at the top. And on your exhale, release, sending your hands behind, shifting your weight back, and again, sending your legs out long, shaking it out. From here, we're just going to swing our legs onto the mat, long ways, coming down onto our back with our knees bent, releasing vertebrae by vertebrae. Then from here, we're just going to bring the right sole of the foot over our left leg, dropping it down onto the ground. Here, I like to use my left hand to pull at my right ankle. You have the option to keep your left knee bent, maybe pushing it in even closer towards your chest to find that release, or you can keep it out long and straight. Connecting down to your outer hip. Inhale in, and on your exhale, making sure your left foot is on the ground again, bringing the outside of the right foot to the top of the left thigh, coming into that figure four. We're gently going to bring our fingers behind the back of our left hamstring and pull into our chest. Only 2 breaths here, and on your exhale, release, let it go. And sending our right foot back down onto the ground. And coming into the same pose on the opposite side. So bringing the left foot over the right. For a moment there, I was like, what were we doing? Again, having the option to keep your right knee bent or extending it out long. I like to use my body to help me support, like here using my hand with my ankle, because there's no reason to put my body in all of these really uncomfortable positions without a little bit of support. If I can give myself support, I do like to add it to my practice. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Just letting go of everything that is holding you back, holding you down, using your exhale to let it go. Whenever you're ready, we're going to bring the outside of the left foot on top of the right thigh and interlacing your hands behind your right hamstring. One more breath. Inhale in, exhale out. Good job. From here, I like to bring my soles of the feet to touch for a few moments in a butterfly pose. Finding that balance between that deep stretch and the outside of the hips we were feeling before, to the deep stretch through our groin and our inner thighs. In your own time, bringing your inner thighs to touch, heel-toeing your feet to the outside of the mat, and dropping your knees in one by one. Continuing to use your breath to release the tension and the tightness. Maybe rocking them in the same direction now, right to left. And then boom, that's it. That's the short practice to just open up your hips. Feel free to add in any variations, any modifications that feel best for you. Thank you for tuning in, and come join me next week for another class. Namaste.